The North Dakota Public Service Commission is holding 2 public input sessions today for people to give feedback about proposed electric rate increases with Otter Tail Power Company. Otter Tail Power will provide information about the proposal. They say customers would see an average net increase of about 6% on a monthly bill. The first public hearing is happening now, and there's another at 5:30 tonight. People can join in person at the state capitol, online, or listen on the phone. We have all that information right on our website, valleynewslive.com.